Sup YouTube, this is me Game on Cloud9 here with a new One Piece manga 651 prediction rant. And I love this past chapter. Thumbs up to Oda. Thumbs up. In fact, I'm gonna give him another one because this chapter was just great. Like, well, 651 was great, I should say. Because it was like Oda covered some things that I wanted him to cover. He did some things that I wanted him to cover. I wanted him to, talk about, what was going on in New World, what's going on with the Marines, who's the Emperor, all that kind of stuff. And we finally, he's finally touched upon that. He even talked about, some of the weapons last chapter and even mentioned the new one in this chapter, 650. And I really wanted him to do stuff like that. These are the chapters. I know sometimes I may complain about certain things in One Piece, but these are the chapters that I love. These are the things that I want to see. I want Oda to touch upon this kind of stuff. I don't want to always be on the Fishman. I don't want to talk about Hody all the time. I just want to, I know Hody's just for this arc, but I'm saying I like when we get into stuff like this. Aokiji and Akainu going at it, and Akainu winning and becoming the fleet admiral, and Blackbeard becoming the new emperor. He's one of the emperors, and all the emperors going at it. And well, of course they're not going at it right now, but I'm saying like for him to be one of the emperors and all that, that's pretty sweet. I really like to see stuff like that in One Piece. I like to see things like that go on in One Piece. And then to hear Big Ma'am is, I guess, coming to Fishman Island. She's, I guess she's known to attack a country just for candy, and they don't have any candy, and that kind of makes you think, could the Straw Hat crew possibly get into a small squad with Big Ma'am? And I'm like, now, one thing about that, I doubt they would because I don't think the Straw Hat Crew probably could handle Big Ma'am right now. I mean, if they can fight an Emperor right now, who's telling what they are going to be able to do by the end? I mean, I'm pretty sure they could do some damage probably because they have went through all this different training and stuff. But if I don't think there's going to be any kind of fight or anything, because I don't think they're probably ready to fight somebody at that level. Especially before they even get into New World. They probably, if they were like halfway through New World, okay, I could see Oda setting this up. But maybe this will be a fight for the future or something. I know some of you guys wonder probably what I'm talking about right now, but I'm really thinking that Big Ma'am and the Straw Hat Crew could have a fight if the Straw Hat Crew did eat up the candy on Fishman Island from the banquet. So maybe maybe they're gonna leave the island. Maybe Big Ma'am's gonna wonder what happened to them. Maybe she's gonna have a grudge with the Straw Hat Crew after this. I don't know. But there were some interesting developments in this chapter. Aokiji, left the Marines. And that makes me kind of think, what if Aokiji maybe becomes revolutionary? I've seen some people talk about, him becoming a revolutionary, which, seems very possible. I'm like that maybe he joins up, Revolutionary Army, or maybe not even that. Maybe Aokiji will be more of a neutral person, like because Aokiji doesn't really seem like he's really, really bad, or he doesn't seem bad or anything. He's not like Akainu. So I'm like maybe maybe it's going to be a thing where he'll maybe be an ally of the Straw Hat Crew, but at the same time, he's still, maybe he's going to still kind of, feel for justice and stuff, but just maybe not Akainu's meaning of justice. So I'm guessing that he's probably going to maybe help, probably going to, he's probably going to have a big role later on in the story since he is one of the strongest characters in One Piece. So yeah, there's a lot of good things in this chapter. We found out about a new weapon. I think it's called Uranus. That's a new ancient weapon. So there's three of them. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. Shirahoshi, I'm pretty sure that oh, what is his name? Oh man, I can't even think of his name right. Caribou. I'm pretty sure Caribou is probably gonna, end up spreading the word. He may not really necessarily tell everybody, but I'm saying like I'm pretty sure somehow word's gonna get out that Shirahoshi, is Poseidon. And it may not get out right away, but I'm saying this is probably gonna have a role different, like later on in the story, people probably gonna come after her, who knows? Maybe the Straw Hat Crew, maybe she'll have to go along with the Straw Crew for them to protect her or something, I don't know. But then again, I'm like, anything can happen. I'm like, Blackbeard is going around taking, different powers, or at least his crew is, trying to find different devil fruit powers and stuff, which makes me think, can he hold more than two devil fruit powers? Because if that's the case, I'm like, he really would be set up to be like a final villain. Because I'm like, okay, at this point, I wonder if Luffy can even take him now. I don't think Luffy can even take him now. He's already a Logia type and, what do you call it? Paramecia type from having what's his name's powers, Whitebeard's powers. So I'm like I'm like he's already like crazy strong as it is, and if he's getting more power, I can't imagine what he'll be capable of doing. Now Luffy does have hockey and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, if you have more than just two Devil Fruit powers, that's insane. And it's not like his Devil Fruit powers are like the weakest, two Devil Fruit powers. He has, the power of darkness and the power of quakes. So he has, and I think the power of like Whitebeard's power Mercia type of Devil Fruit power, it was like one of the strongest, or it was the strongest. So, there's a lot of different things going on in the One Piece world now. A lot of different things that can happen. So maybe next chapter, maybe Big Man, I doubt she would just show up to the island in one chapter. But then again, Oda does include a lot of content into his, chapters and stuff. But yeah, I'm like the Straw Crew. Maybe I'm guessing they're probably gonna depart next chapter. Hopefully, I'm hoping they depart. But they may not. I don't know. But anyway, I know I guess you could say this wasn't really a prediction, really, because I didn't really give you guys a straight prediction for next chapter. But hopefully, I'm like hopefully, you guys, still like the video. Like I kind of touched up on a bunch of different things I'm gonna think are gonna happen in the future, and yeah, I just love this last chapter of One Piece. It was excellent. Probably one of the it's probably the best out of this week's chapters. I liked the Naruto chapter, a lot as well. I didn't really like the Bleach chapter too much, but the One Piece chapter mentioning all these new developments and stuff, and I feel like the story really progressed in this chapter. It really, got me excited for New World, and I'm just hoping that Oda does not just lag along and just take, his sweet old time to get to New World. I just want us to get there now. I want to see what's going on. I want to know what happens to the 11 supernovas. So I'm like, sorry guys if I'm just sounding really excited in this chapter. I mean, this past chapter, but hey, I want us to go. I want Luffy to go to New World. I want the Straw Hat Crew to get there. I want them to whoop some butt. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. I have other prediction rants as well. If you wanted to see what I thought was, thought in past videos, or you can subscribe also to see future videos of mine. But anyway, I'm Game on Cloud 9, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.